mabar silahkan guys. Mabar ya guys ya.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Kubasi. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Shirley. And the shots! I've fought! Barcelona are in front!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
De Jong. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Big chance! That is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Lewandowski tries a shot! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, his movement is ideal.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
De Jong, Yamal. Nice control. And Kubasi. And here's Yamal. That's been intercepted.
Modric.
Rodrigo. Bellingham. Fermin. Has been cut short. Chouameni. Just too much on that. Chouameni. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. De Jong. It'll be a throw-in. He has found the way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham! It was a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona are 2-0 and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism could have been 3.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kubasi. De Jong. Pedri looking understandably energised after his goal. Rafinha. Nice sequence of passes this. Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. This is De Jong. Kubasi.
The attendance for this match was
Has a look and
71,500.
plays it forward. Might be dangerous. There's the shot! Actually out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Yeah, to see him as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Just eases off the ball. He might be in. Rodrigo! Just couldn't stay down for him.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Chouameni and Dani Ceballos. Bellingham. Bellingham. Cuts out the supply. Rafinha. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Ceballos. Rodrigo. Pedri. Rafinha. Fermin, who does have an assist to his name. Koundé. Martinez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fermin. Yamal. Koundé. Barcelona are almost home and dry now. Pedri. Now Martinez. De Jong. Passes short and sharp. Lewandowski. Pedri! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. Carvajal.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Yamal. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. That is what tends to happen when they do their... Taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Rambutnya yang benar. Nates-nates. Eropa. Spanyol. Madrid. Yang
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option. Making this another...
Could be danger here. Rodrigo! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Koundé. Rafinha. That is a great pick out. He has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw. First quarter of an hour gone. Pass is just off target. And that has been clubbed away. No goals as yet. And he's had it nicked away. Koundé. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so... Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back, and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, that's a key interception. Modric. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, terrible pass. A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! Really well taken. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
The pass is intercepted. Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Speculative strike. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well placed to deal with that.
He brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Oh, they had their opponents really in that half, Peter, and the break came through to change somehow, but
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitution on the field.
And the second half gets underway. It's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe, he's gone for goal! Now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing you wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that could set him on his way. Mbappe! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Kylian Mbappe.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Kubasi. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! He's hit it too high.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is...
Oh, here's a chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Martinez. It's Pedri. Ball's gone out of play. Pedri.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He shapes the shoot! And that's wide.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Koundé. Fermin. Just eases him off the ball.
Substitution.
Koundé. This is De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Gavi. No, again there's no way through. It's Pedri. He has found a way through. Tries a shot! This is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy. It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are illegally closed, and you can't blame them.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona making another change here. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. He's tried one!
Is no longer an option. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Has been indicated.
Chouameni, Al Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe, to make that, and he did make it. prolific, the other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The results a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Mabar ya guys, mabar. Kita pakai apa nih guys? Pakai pemain Barcelona. Kita pakai formasi Barcelona guys. Pemain Barcelona. Pakai pemain Barcelona. Ferran Torres. Guys. Madrid. Pakai pemain Barcelona guys. Kiper juga Barca guys. Harus pakai Barcelona. Kunde, mana Kunde? Kunde punya apa sih guys? Punya Kunde enggak ya? Punya Kunde enggak guys? Ada Kundenya kok enggak ini ya? Enggak Barca guys. Apa ya? Kundenya enggak Barca. Enggak Barcelona. Siapa lagi Barcelona guys? Pemain Barca siapa guys? Backnya guys. Backnya Barca mana guys? Enggak ada ya. Backnya nggak ada guys. Backnya Barcelona siapa guys? Backnya guys, namanya guys. Backnya Barcelonanya nggak ada guys. Adanya pemain-pemainnya. Nggak usah ya. Backnya nggak ada. Ada backnya Madrid, masa selingkuh. Ini aja guys, kita pinjam pemain belakang, kita main pakai Barcelona, Eropa, Inggris, Spanyol. Oke guys, Ferran Torres dulu, ininya pakai ini dulu, sesuai ya nggak? Tengahnya siapa guys? Messi, pastinya Messi. Ada pemain tengahnya, kan mabar bang. Oke, mabar aja bang, mabar. Ayo, mabar. Mabar kan sih, mabar. Kayak Barca nih. Main Barca guys. Ayo guys, pakai pemain Barca guys. Tahan. Ayo guys, Ferran Torres. Guys, kita mabar. Yang mau mabar silahkan masuk saja. Ayo gas, yang mau open mabar gas. Masuk guys. Oke, santai. Santai saja. Oke guys, yang baru masuk silakan guys, yang mau mabar guys, yang mau mabar saja guys.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. He can get that clear. Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard.
What a disappointment. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yamal. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, terrible pass. Now, this could be a chance. Either side yet able to find the net. The less said about that pass, the better. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Lowe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's been intercepted.
There they go, hunting again.
Lewandowski. Inches away from being a really good ball. Nicely intercepted. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's beyond the defence. A communication breakdown there, it seems. Looks really well cleared. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
And that was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Oh, he's onto this. And Hoyt! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time. And it can make such an impact on each mindset.
So that goal went.
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper. He was never going to get to that.
So the first moment of real and that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not be about the...
It's been very flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for
bit small. Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Eto. Nice bit of trickery. Nice ball.
It's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they must have. You never know when they're meeting.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's... Mbappe!
And he's heaved it away. He's through here.
It's Eto.
He is through here.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Suarez duly reaps his reward. Kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution. The attendance.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many...
Climbs up big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Luis Suarez tries a shot! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the strike...
Can he finish? And it's in. Back to within one. Interesting. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Kawasaki Frontani get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job.
And the finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
17.
And it's Gullit.
Coming on to replace him is number 2.
The pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass...
And the shot! Really well taken goal. With so little time left. Grandstand finish.
After 88 minutes.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Number
Kawasaki Frontale give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Gerrard. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
He's intervened well there. Asensio is looking to set free a runner. Oh no, what has happened here? And Darwin. Nunez! Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Luis Suarez producing yet another big performance, just as the fans have come to expect.
This is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be
How
able
would you
to
sum up
catch
what we've
today's
witnessed,
match.
Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line.
Mantap. Oke kan sih, sama-sama. Jangan lupa di like bang. Oke guys, yang mau mabar silahkan guys. Terima kasih sama-sama. Selamat siang semua. Yang mau mabar boleh saja, tinggal mabar. Ayo guys, yang mau mabar guys. Oke guys, terima kasih semua yang masih di sini. Silahkan bergabung guys. Silahkan di like, di komen guys. Guys, yang mau mabar silahkan guys. Lagi pakai Barcelona guys. Lagi pakai Barcelona. Lagi pakai Barcelona. Terus revisi aja dulu ya sampai makan siang. Kayaknya sih ini jam 1:30 kali. Baru divisi 2. Kita push aja deh. Baru divisi 2. Kita ngepush pakai ini aja seperti biasa. Liga sampai 1:30. Ayo boleh Kensi, nanti mabar lagi, main lagi. Kalau mau main komen aja lagi, main lagi kita. Ini push dulu aja, di push dulu. Revisinya baru revisi 2. Oke, nanti lagi dicas dulu biar nggak panas.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Just joining us, we are already... Another chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's ambitious. Nicely aimed pass.
Yokohama F. Marinos would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And here's Mbappe. That has been cut short. He's got away.
Yokohama F. Marinos were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe, he's had a shot! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Might want to be careful there.
It's a pretty loose pass. James. No, he's not getting past him there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rodri. Messi running with the ball. And he's found a way past. Messi. Can he put it away? He's done very well to get to that.
That's really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Yokohama F. Marinos with the corner. There first. Defending of the desperate variety. Clear away. Now who's going to be first to this? There's the hit! That's caused a worry or two.
Schneider did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Challenge, or good read. And it's Messi. Good looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cruyff. Totti. He's got the shot away! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Schneider. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a nicely measured pass. It's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's half-time here. Simply needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Featuring our guest performance.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Shapes to shoot!
The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering...
Has to go! Another save.
Mbappe can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Oh, smashing header! And here's Gerrard. James gets it away. No way through there. Schneider. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yokohama F. Marinos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposite.
And the shots! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball's gone astray. Valverde. It's run loose here. And he thumps it clear. That's a sharp pass. He could be in here. Ter Stegen is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Neymar. Thuram calmly anticipates. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's beaten the last man. He's had it! It's in! Toulouse! Back on level terms! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Toulouse grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Messi is in a really good shapes to shoot.
Goal! Toulouse! And the comeback is complete. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Toulouse and the shots.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me...
Oh no, what has happened here? Now Mbappe. Ter Stegen gets it clear.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Del Piero, great shot!
Yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
And that really is so impressive. Yeah, having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Toulouse take the lead. Now it's been called a real chance. It's there. 30 minutes and we're all square again. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Deep into stoppage time. Well, there's the clearance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Peringkat divisi 1 guys, masa kita divisi 2 ketemu divisi 1. Main guys. Temennya divisi 1 kan. Keren ya. Naik guys. Oke, kita lagi guys. Guys, yang mau mabar silahkan mabar guys. Nah, ini ketemu divisi 2.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but and he'll shoot here. The big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi, can he put it away? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
David Villa. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Messi. Rodri gets a foot in here. And it's Messi. Delicate chip through. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mateus. Now it's Mbappe. Well, facing up to his adversary. This is a... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pirlo gets rid without sophistication. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's bustling through here. He's had a shot. With real chance. Good trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Gerrard usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And it's Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stop wide for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
Can he finish? That is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
David Villa. The pass is intercepted. And they win it back again. And he's on his way. Belletti. And the first half is gone. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. At half-time, it is 1-0. To review the first half.
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Toulouse leading 1-0 at the break.
Score guys. Cus, boom, gila ya. Please cooler guys. Set, berhenti. Cus, bleng. Mantap kan?
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Toulouse really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Pirlo gets good distance on it. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That stirred a little concern. Toulouse have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Mendy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was difficult. Has a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant
He's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Toulouse with the corner. They're first. Up he goes! Into the pieces! Two up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The connection has been established.
And he's got one up, now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Well played, well sorted out. Totti. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Here's Mbappe. Toulouse have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's had a hit! About as smooth as it gets. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck.
Just the keeper to beat. Clenched his way back here. And the finish. He has done it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Mbappe, Mendy cuts it out. That's a little off target. And it's Totti. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Nicely worked. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. It's Messi. He's picked his way through.
Rodri,
on the field
they need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Perfectly measured that. And that will be it. Toulouse really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Del Piero, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Sini. Renzo. Ano tak boleh kacau mana? Nanti. Oh, so. Ano kacau kita? Ano tak boleh kacau?
Sampai bisa.
Ito nga ko sa
Ibis bisa kos.
Yes.
Gimana? Itu lang. Makan siang dulu guys. Makan siang dulu guys.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Manhoef showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Number 77, Kylian Mbappe.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Always onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. By Junho. Shifted into the flank. Strong running down that left flank. That's a fabulous ball. Baker shapes to shoot. They've scored. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've
great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Baker. And the ball is out of play. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rodri. Maldini. Oh, terrible pass. And it's Chiellini. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's away. There's the shot! Goal! Toulouse! Into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Toulouse get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Baker. Chips out brilliantly. Barton Hall! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Great defending, strong and determined. Al-Hamadi. Chiellini cuts it out.
200 minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's good running with the ball. That's good play. Thompson. And it's half-time here. The two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Toulouse head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 9 coming on to replace him.
It's the start of the second half.
Number 20.
Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets his pass away. Now it's Messi. Out of play for a goal kick.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He can get that clear. Baker cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's got full. He will be livid with himself.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And now they can spring out of defence. Totti, there he goes, motoring, real chance! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Guys, semua guys.
Toulouse take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Baker is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Substitution on the field. Number 42. Number 22. Coming on the field.
Halo guys. Terima kasih guys. Halo guys. Terima kasih guys.
Baker. Thompson. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, that's a real shame because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, that's a real shame because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Toulouse can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's a throw-in. And it's Totti. Out again for a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in.
Terima kasih yang sudah bergabung.
That is lovely. Totti.
Mabar, silakan mabar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is lovely. Totti.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maldini. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in. Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Baker. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, what a pass! Totti. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Toulouse can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Toulouse definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Ini pakai apa ya guys? Suara. Ventilatornya jangan kencang-kencang. Coba kita main di tinggi. Bisa. Download dulu. Kita main divisi lagi guys. Ngapain ya? Oke semuanya. Wah, lawannya divisi 1 guys.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Deftly done. That's the corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Guangdong United have the chance to go the other way. Corner number 2 then. Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. Guangdong United are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. He's through. It's 1-on-1. And that has been clubbed away. Out for a throw.
was there to get a vital touch. Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. David De Gea. Looking for the runner. Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Guangdong United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rodri. Pirlo. And it's Totti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Defending of the desperate variety. Aimed beyond the defence. He's through here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chouameni, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C.
And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
What a chance, a huge chance. He couldn't have set it up any better.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Gerrard. And it's Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And through to the goalkeeper. Now it's Rashford. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's looking to set free a runner. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that has been cleared. Thuram. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that's another good win of the ball. Chiellini cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Toulouse clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
On the field, number 16, Thurman. Number 5.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Terrific header! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
A case now of complete control. Beckham, and he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Has a go!
Substitution on the field, number 10, Rashford. Coming on the field is number 8, Jonathan David. Substitution in progress.
And we're done. Toulouse cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Baterainya habis, guys. Mabar guys. Mantap. Oke, Bang. Mantap, mantap. Terima kasih Bang, sudah berpartisipasi masuk Bang. Yang mau open mabar aja guys, divisi lagi nggak enak sinyalnya. Ayo mabar aja guys, divisi lagi nggak enak sinyalnya. Halo guys, yang mau mabar silahkan mabar guys. Kenapa ya diundur-undur? Resek. Ayo guys. Banduk. Yang mau mabar silahkan mabar saja guys. Jangan lupa di like, di subscribe guys. Mau apa lu aja? Alam mimpi. Alam mimpi. Iya so. Ke alam mimpi. Ayo guys, kita undang saja guys yang ada di dalam guys. Yang ada di dalam siapa ini guys? Lagi pada main guys.
Aku malah tengkurap sih ah.
Ayo guys, yang mau mabar silahkan guys. Rensu mana guys? Oh ini namanya Rensu nih. Mainan apa sih kamu kok malah main game? Malah main game jelek ya. Malah main game. Habis sih? Game apa sih kok bocah? Minta main game. Iklan. Dimain apa? Game. Malah main game. Iklannya dimain apa? Mainan itu ya. Guling. Nontot sih ya. Nontot ya. Nontot ya, nontot. Coklatnya. Halo guys, yang mau mabar silahkan mabar guys. Aduh, kita push divisi lagi deh. Kalau nggak ada yang masuk ya. Udah kriwis ya. Tentunya ngapa guys. Guys, yang mau mabar silakan guys. Kalau terima kasih yang anak bawang nih. Ayo di subscribe anak bawang. Kita main lagi guys. Kita coba formasi dulu guys.
Mati enak. Papa.
Kenapa di rumah enak? Kita akan bersua hanya setiamu itu setia selamanya. Papat, 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 papat. Gimana? Papat, 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 papat. Kita push divisi lagi, guys. Dari tadi nggak ada yang mabar. Turunnya. Turun ya. Turun sih. Turun ya. Turun sih. Turun sih. Turun sih. Modena guys, Burni guys, senggol. Yes, kita coba formasi viral 4-2-2-2-2-2-2-2. Dari dulu saya nggak bisa formasi ini guys. Kita coba langsung di.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Floated up and over. Cleared without hesitation. He's got a sight of goal. And that's gone. Has a look and has a go. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Suarez! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel. Struck first time.
Well, he's the type that always fancies himself, Peter, in these situations, and with very good reason.
And he's there to retrieve it. Chiellini. Del Piero. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Del Piero has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And no, that was never going to make it. No, that's been intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Luis Suarez, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's headed upfield.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pirlo. Now it's Del Piero. He's having a go! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Costa Curta. Now he's off and running. He's through here. Deftly away. Modena have it back. and can go again. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kubel gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He might... It's Luis Suarez! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Luis Suarez! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Messi is in a really good position now. Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. And Messi! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, now here's a good battle. Luis Suarez! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, after so much hard work, he fluffed. He just shouldn't be missing from there.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Pavard makes the interception. Rodri. Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Maldini. Chiellini. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Pavard. Jorginho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Messi. He's got away. And here's a chance. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Mbappe. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. De Jong. And here's Maradona. Rodri. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Mbappe. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Mbappe. Messi. That is good alertness. Mbappe. And he welcomes it in.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Del Piero. And it's lofted through here. Costa Curta. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid...
Yang mau mabar silakan guys. Kita coba lagi guys, pakai formasi 4-2-2 guys.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. Play backwards here. Pass is coming. He's got the shot away! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really...
Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. Van Dijk. Belletti.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, that's a key interception. Luis Suarez. Great chance! And Del Piero! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Griezmann. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's De Bruyne. Messi, very much a man of this moment. It is a corner, and we have our very first corner. He gets big, and that's caused a worry or two.
Thuram certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's onside. Mbappe made a good run there. Cafu. Cafu looking to hit the byline here. Luis Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and
Mbappe. Can he put it away? It's there! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Chiellini.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And the pass is intercepted. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. And this could be the final action of the first half. Mendy with the clearance. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Del Piero, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been won straight back. That is a great ball. And that has been clubbed away. Van Dijk makes the interception. Oh, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And claimed it back swiftly. Closing in on goal. Messi! They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, it tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, red, nice interception. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Griezmann. Coming on the field is...
Oh, that's fabulous. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a pretty loose pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's had a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So their 4th corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Danielson.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Can he get it through? Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 6,
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter,
And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Del Piero. Interesting ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. Denilson. Rodri. Can he spark a counter here? And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting perhaps.
Come back. Come back guys, mantap guys. Pedasnya
Hah?
Renzo ini mangan. Hujan guys. Jemurannya kering guys. Dan terus yang halo, selamat siang menjelang sore. Hujan guys. Kita coba lagi guys, posisi tadi guys. Kabur. Oke guys, selamat siang semuanya yang masih di sini.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, it's one-on-one, hits one! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, it's It's a sweet ball, that. Mbappe pinches it off him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's come loose. And Messi! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Matheus Nunes, and he cuts out the supply. Del Piero. And here's a chance. Oh, off the bar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And now the hit! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
He won't be happy with that one. Almost half an hour in now. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Showing great feet there.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach.
Del Piero with the short one. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Another throw-in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that could set him on his way. Have a shot! Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano climbs up big! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I make
Luis Suarez, he's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! And that takes him up to 30. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Luis Suarez. Decent hit! They are rampant! Irrepressible! Imperious! That's what makes him what he is. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Luis Suarez! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Wah, surrender. Musuhnya surrender. Musuhnya surrender, guys. Musuhnya surrender. Musuhnya menyerahkan diri. Musuhnya menyerahkan diri, guys. Surrender.
Tidur lagi.
Sepertinya terjadi kehebatan, guys. Oke, guys, terima kasih semuanya. Posisinya begini, guys. Kita lagi coba 4-2-2, guys. Surrender maksudnya. Kena pantai 4-0 surrender.
Biarin buat sandaran orang lamun orang mangan gitu.
Halo guys, terima kasih banyak. Jangan lupa di share. Musuhnya surrender ya, guys ya. Musuhnya auto surrender. Musuhnya kena bangga langsung surrender di divisi. Lama-lama. Yang mau mabar, yang mau review akun, silahkan komen saja, guys. Silahkan komen saja.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's a nice ball. Saliba cuts it out.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Mbappe! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Gavi. Looking for the run. Filippo Inzaghi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Iniesta. Iniesta showing good feet. Maldini calmly anticipates. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a promising build-up. This tries a shot. Now, it's fallen loose again. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Goalkeeper's ball. Defending of the desperate variety. He could be in here. And he's away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Lewis. Shapes to shoot! Goal!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Iniesta. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Vieira. That's very neat. Hits one! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's gone looking for safety. He'll try to keep this alive. Vieira, a man we've all come to watch. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back. Rummenigge!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that's well seen too. Rummenigge. Maldini cuts out the pass. And he thumps it clear. Still just a single goal between the sides. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to get it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Messi. And Messi! He scores!
Guys.
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Guardiola, the man synonymous with solidity. Thuram. And it's Cannavaro. And Guardiola. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Suarez is flagged offside. And he's there to retrieve it. That is a great pick out. Oh, shooting chance! Vieira. And the counter is on. Played out to the left flank.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's got full. And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that is a little undercooked. And that's been won straight back. Rummenigge aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, just great hit! And more and more and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award.
Peringkat 51.000 nih guys. Senggol dong. Menangnya 60% guys. Senggol dong. 3-0, 4-0, 3-2, 0-2, 3-0. Can Ciloro telu papat. 4 kali win streak guys. Mantap kan? Oke guys, mantap guys. Ada ular. Enggak. Apa nih Bapak? Aduh. Guys. Guys, kembali lagi bersama Kileras. Tanggal 23 jam guys.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That is good alertness. Messi, Luis Suarez.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Camavinga, and here's Mbappe. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Vardiol gets good distance on it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Konate calmly anticipates. And it's Del Piero. Konate spots it and intercepts. Musiala. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That could spell trouble. Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That looks a good ball through. Now Mbappe. Chance! They've scored! First blood drawn. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nuno Mendes. Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's taking no chances there. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that is a little Messi! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice ball, and it's Luis Suarez! That's going to go a long way. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Mohamed Salah! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Camavinga. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! Goal! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dani Olmo. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Danger averted for now. Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Dani Olmo. And that's really well manoeuvred.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed. But will they?
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Cleared without complication.
Substitutions taking place.
It's a poor throw, that. And we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of...
Oke guys, tadi tutup dengan kekalahan guys. Tahu deh dulu guys, karena sudah sore guys. Sudah dulu ya guys ya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.